The paparazzi.
Cut by some type of blade. What's this pile of corpses? It looks like they were all slashed by some kind of sword.
Couldn't be.
What?
Nothing.
Snake, I'm worried about him.
It couldn't be a sword.
It's a ghost.
Sure is a loud hallway.
That sound effect you hear is actually somebody chanting the names of all the subway stops in Tokyo.
Meryl, this pile of corpses, is this your handiwork? I didn't think so.
Are you a ghost?
You got me, but he must be somewhere up ahead.
Then I guess you'll just have to go and find out.
I'm spooked. There are 100 different ways to look at these corpses. Excuse me, trying to look at this corpse.
So I'm guessing these guys did not die of a heart attack.
Talk about chest pains.
The ninja.
What?
What? That stealth camouflage. It's him. It must be. Snake, Emmerich's in danger. Hurry and go after him.
Our radar is cleared out, now that the ninja left.
Oh, was the ninja creating jamming?
He was also jamming our radar, before we walked into the Ocelot fight. My brother in arms. I got your back.
Hurry! Dr. Emmerich is in danger.
Who's jiggling that foot in my camera? Not him.
Does that guy have a flashlight at the end of his gun?
They all do.
Oh.
This man is not yet dead.
Can you feed him rations?
I feel your pain.
If you come back, will he stop breathing?
I don't think so. I think it's time we take matters into our own hands. As you can clearly see, this man still warm. The corpse that came out and said that it was a ghost is also still warm.
So which one of these three guys did it? Oh, that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
I don't know how these bodies cooled off so quickly, but that's a nice touch.
Here. Putting you out of your misery. Catch! Well, it's no wonder he didn't die from that chest wound. He's a tough son of a bitch.
Snake, hurry! Emmerich's in danger.
Yeah, right. I was supposed to do the thing.
It's a ghost!
From his perspective, isn't he crab walking away from nothing?
Floating katana.
My friend.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know what friends are.
Oh, what next?
I think it's a step in the right direction, actually.
You're that ninja.
Instead of a Power Ranger, I get like a super spy.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless.
Italy! They don't speak English.
Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
Are you not paying attention?
For this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese anime.
What is it?
Special guest cameo appearance by Blind Cat.
A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me.
There can only be one man with the most abs.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
My hand is stuck in this pose.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Make me feel the burn.
If you have a question about members of Foxhound, you should ask Naomi.
I'm sorry, but there's no one in Foxhound like that. There are currently only
What about
6
Black
members of
Color?
Foxhound.
He's not in Foxhound anymore. He's in the cold ground.
Falcon Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. The genome soldiers under his command are next.
I noticed a lot of
generation
unnecessary
special forces.
movement
Foxhound
from
is intended to be a
Cyborg
small,
Ninja.
highly elite, hand-picked soldiers.
He's a showman.
Talking about the current Foxhound, right?
Yes.
Snake, who or what is that thing? Is he an enemy or not? That's
No,
what I'd like
he's
to know.
neither enemy nor friend.
You really don't have any idea?
There's nobody paying attention to what I'm saying.
Same thing.
What?
Nothing. Forget about it.
So this is the hardest fight in the game.
Ninja? I've never heard of any member of Foxhound like that. But you're gonna have to
Black
do something
Color.
about him if you want to save Dr. Emmerich.
She's never heard of him. Only somebody who's been to Zanzibar would know that.
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
It's true.
It looks like your weapons won't work on him. You'll have to think of something else.
You obviously have to use it because they give you Boss bullets.
Well, okay, how about over here?
Look at him move. He must have some kind of powered exoskeleton.
Powered exoskeleton? You mean like prosthetic arms and legs?
No. Prosthetics are intended to replace original body parts. That ninja's exoskeleton makes him far stronger than any normal human. He is a true cyborg, a cybernetic organism.
So he's half machine, huh?
I think you mean a bioroid.
Experiments, but I had no idea that such a creature really existed.
That clearly went to his back for a good 2 seconds there.
I was blocking it with my back hair. I had cybernetic implants in my back hair that allowed me to deflect bullets.
He's just playing with you. Why don't you try throwing away your weapons?
What? Master, that's the worst.
Throw away my weapons? You mean like throwing a grenade? Is this the first time Master Miller has given me good advice?
One way of letting yourself know when to change a magazine is to make the last few rounds of the mag tracers.
I'll keep that in mind.
Reloading's the best part.
These destructible environments on the PS1. This stack of papers.
Snake, he's obviously trying to provoke you. Throw away your weapon and take him on.
Let me just lunge myself right into the sword. Yes.
Is this guy trying to pick a fight with me?
He's still doing flips.
Well, he didn't lie. He did say that one of us would kill the other.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Is what I say every time I hit continue.
That's good, Snake.
I can't really really tell what's supposed to be damaging and what's not when he's using a sword.
He's trying to psych me out.
It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Where did his sword go?
Snake, don't give up. Remember Macbeth Act 5 Scene 3. I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me my armor. Everyone is counting on you, Snake. You've got to do it.
If somebody would give me like cyborg armor, I'd do it too.
So since he doesn't have the sword anymore, can't you shoot him?
If you try and shoot him, he'll still block your bullets with the sword. Just one of the benefits of being a cyborg. You don't actually have to equip your sword to deflect bullets with it. So the reason this is the hardest fight in the game is, with all these flips and stuff, if you don't bait him, it's actually really easy to get knocked over instead of punching him.
So your goal here is to make him trip over a chair?
Yes. But you equipped a weapon. Now I'm extremely angry. If you equip a weapon, he changes his fighting style entirely. Instead goes for like long sweeps from a distance like that. This reminds me of a fight I once had in Zanzibar, where I punched a man in a room surrounded by landmines.
Ah, I vaguely remember that.
If I'm gonna have a vaguely reminiscent fight, I want it to be perfectly vaguely reminiscent. I also remember getting my ass handed to me in that fight. Because he's a cyborg ninja, he has a lot of vulnerability frames, so it makes it impossible to like constantly juggle him.
He gets frames from being a cyborg and frames from being a ninja?
Yes. The double whammy. Also, if you equip the cardboard box, the only move he will do on you is the pounce from above, which is easy to counter.
Hurry up and catch me.
Well, where'd he go?
I didn't see because I was wearing a cardboard box.
Snake, he's obviously trying to provoke you.
Thank you. Oh my god, he hates this document.
He's fast. If you lose sight of him, switch to first-person view mode and look for him.
He's right in front of me.
That's not first person view mode.
I'm the first person to view him.
Damn that chair.
He hates these chairs.
Snake, you can't use your radar. It's confused by all of the radio interference. That ninja is giving off some kind of electrical energy.
Also, we can just destroy these computers ourselves. Just like old times, eh? Those old times where you had to punch an invisible man, remember? Whoa!
Oh wow.
For the penultimate stage of this fight, he will slowly walk towards you, and then he will zero shift to another direction and try and punch you. If you try and do this in an honorable way, it's very difficult. You only have a fraction of a second to point the right way and punch him to stop him from punching you.
That's it. I remember that.
Yeah. Look him in the eye.
Speak up.
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew. That's good, Snake.
Do you remember kicking me in the junk? So the way to make this section of the fight easiest, instead of punching him when he warps around you, you flip him over your shoulder. And then you have the opportunity to punch him once he lands.
That's good, Snake.
The advantage is because you can mash the flip him over your shoulder button.
You wouldn't hear that machine at all.
That was actually an unrelated incident. Run away from this man because he's going to explode. All of the data is lost. So for the final stage of this fight, we have to time the bubble expanding to run in and punch him. Or we could just kill him with a bullet.
Oh, you gotta let him finish, yeah?
I felt that, Snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar.
That could be a lot of people.
What? Not again.
My heart pills. Please have them free from that drawer.
So I'm guessing that is not shag carpet that he's banging his head on.
Yeah, what? That shot of Dr. Emmerich is actually inside the metal skull. He's being piloted by a tiny Dr. Emmerich.
Is it over?
This is the third boss fight we had, and still none of them have actually died.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No
Hey!
doubt about it. Ridiculous. You of all people
Yeah.
should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It turns out being punched is not lethal as I thought.
Staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark.
Yes, he started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
What about that explosion?
As a test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
Big boss?
But
Oh.
he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason? Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why? From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was. Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot? I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
I don't remember Gray Fox being quite the masochist.
Stay in there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
So I can't be part of a them.
Are you an otaku too?
Come on. I can't stay here forever.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear chief
It's not a
engineer,
uniform,
Emmerich,
just
right?
clothes.
You know me?
I heard about
You're not gonna stuff me back in that locker?
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
I've got to rescue the chief engineer of the Metal Gear project. Have you seen him? He should be an old scientist, man.
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
The
It's a
MSX2.
mobile TMD designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Why'd you ask?
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly.
You're the
from your
nuclear
boss,
dummy.
Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So I
Rex?
really didn't know.
Metal Gear Rex.
No.
Oh,
All the
right.
armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly.
I thought
of the
he
main
named the Metal Gear a separate name,
President
like a
Baker.
pet name.
Yeah.
Yeah, about
I
that?
was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
Why does it need all that to shoot down enemy missiles?
I designed it to be a cool boss fight, just in case.
Railgun, you said.
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired
They should not be
only
crossing his
standard
legs.
nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
I feel like
So
Nostasha
they
is going to
developed
chime in
a
here
new
at any moment.
Oh man.
VR testing lab, huh?
She's actually been interjecting, forgot to press the push to talk.
They can't use virtual data on the battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to
Also,
test the real thing.
the Cyborg Ninja kind of blew them up.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn.
Damn you, George Bush Jr.
I'm such a fool.
Actually, in this timeline, it's not George Bush Jr.
When was this again?
This is 2005, but written in 1998.
My grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of
That's
the
a
Hiroshima
jellyfish.
bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3
God pictured
generations
here.
of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind, but the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
You're inside it right now.
This is a lot of separate scenes.
Yeah, actually, because they
Rex
keep
is in the
cutting
underground
to
maintenance
different
base.
areas.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too.
Yeah, in the maintenance base.
It's kind of funny to think about
You'd better hurry.
them
If they
actually
were planning
walking
a launch
around
from
just
the
sitting
start,
at
then
random
their
points
ballistic program
while
is
telling all
probably
this and we're
finished.
not seeing the
It's if they
video.
haven't called
Yeah.
for me in a few
Well,
hours,
he's
they
got
must
that
not
limping
be.
ankle.
In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours,
Just follow me.
slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
Shut up.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by Codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got
Are we gonna
this.
get the number of the codec of an anime specialist now?
It's the same stealth technology as the ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good.
Wait,
Can
you don't need a suit to do that?
Can I have one?
Yeah, like, how's he doing that without any suit or anything?
Oh, it's not the Cyborg Ninja suit that lets him do that.
The engineer's
It's
okay.
not?
It's a device
I want you to look
on
after
him.
Where
That
are
he
you
can just,
now?
like, have in his
Very
pocket?
close.
There she is! Over there!
What?
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
A profile portrait.
Meryl, what happened?
We ran out of animation
Something's
budget on that
wrong.
profile
Did you hear
picture.
something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
Wait, what is he talking about now?
You could hear the music from a different area of the game during that codec call.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
I told you that butt was a gameplay element. Nobody believed
Disguised
me.
as the enemy. You'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
The female restroom, again.
Be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you? You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
Oh, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku is a guy like me who
Call
likes
me, go
Japan
fuck
animation.
yourself.
Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still
They
the
were called
best in the field of
EMPSs,
robotics.
and they helped the police
Played some part.
in space.
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just
No, I believe
selfish
you.
Excuse today.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All
It's
I want from
strictly
you is
slice of life animes for me
I
from
know
now
everything
on.
about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you.
That's helpful.
It's a scrapped gameplay element. It doesn't actually exist.
1.12.
Oh, really?
See you later.
Yeah.
Einstein said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical stuff. I wanted to make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the Codec system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich, too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
No, Snake doesn't know either.
Yeah.
Good talk.
So the great thing about this entire section of the game is Metal Gear Solid was released on the PlayStation 1 in the West. The West did not have the MSX2, which means it didn't have the first 2 Metal Gear games on the MSX. So none of this backstory stuff made any sense to any of the players.
Oh, with the Zanzibar land?
With Zanzibar Land, Gray Fox, and it also gives us free reign to reuse all of the story elements and gameplay.
So it's a completely fresh and new.
So next we're gonna find Natasha Markova.
So next we're gonna go take on the police nuts and watch the BBC.